Imagine checking into a luxury hotel that costs over $1,000 a night. Crystal chandeliers, marble floors, breathtaking views. But when you enter the bedroom, something instantly catches your eye. A perfectly made bed covered in bright white sheets. But have you ever wondered why? Hotels spend millions of dollars every year replacing stained linens. White fabric gets dirty faster, shows every stain, and requires constant washing. So why don't luxury hotels use black, gray, or dark blue sheets that hide stains much better? The answer isn't just about cleanliness. It's about psychology, science, history, and one brilliant business decision that completely changed the hotel industry.
Today, almost every major hotel in the world follows the same unwritten rule. Whether you're staying in New York, Tokyo, Dubai, Paris, or London, you'll probably sleep on white sheets. Is it simply tradition, or is there a hidden reason that silently convinces your brain that one hotel room is more luxurious than another? Surprisingly, your brain begins judging a hotel room within just a few seconds of walking inside, and those white sheets play a much bigger role than you think. Interestingly, hotels didn't always use white bedding.
Decades ago, many hotels experimented with colorful sheets: cream, green, blue, floral patterns, even dark shades. They looked attractive and were better at hiding stains. But guests kept reporting something unexpected. Even when the rooms were perfectly clean, colorful sheets somehow felt less fresh. Hotels noticed that guests trusted white beds more than colorful ones. Then, during the 1990s, many luxury hotel brands started switching to all-white bedding. The transformation was dramatic. Guests described the rooms as cleaner, brighter, more expensive, and more relaxing. Nothing about the mattress had changed. Nothing about the room size had changed. Only one thing was different: the color of the sheets. And customer satisfaction increased. The explanation lies inside human psychology. Our brains naturally associate the color white with purity, hygiene, safety, and freshness. Hospitals use white coats. Laboratories often use white walls. Doctors and nurses traditionally wear white because it creates a feeling of cleanliness and trust. Hotels use the exact same psychological effect. When guests see bright white sheets, their brains immediately start believing the room has been thoroughly cleaned. Ironically, white sheets don't hide dirt. They expose everything. Every stain, every wrinkle, every small imperfection becomes visible. That forces hotel staff to maintain much higher cleaning standards. Most hotel sheets are washed at extremely high temperatures using professional detergents and bleaching processes that remove bacteria, body oils, and stains far more effectively than typical home washing machines. In other words, white sheets don't just look cleaner, they actually encourage hotels to keep them cleaner. Here's something fascinating. Luxury hotels intentionally choose bedding that makes their housekeeping job more difficult. Yes, they knowingly spend more money on washing, bleaching, replacing damaged linens, and maintaining perfect white fabric. Why? Because the return is much bigger. Guests who believe a room is cleaner are more likely to leave positive reviews, recommend the hotel, and even pay higher prices for future stays. One simple color quietly increases customer trust without saying a single word. Even more surprising, many people report sleeping better in hotel beds than at home.
Of course, comfortable mattresses help, but researchers believe that the visual effect of a perfectly clean white bed also helps reduce stress and create a feeling of relaxation even before lying down. Sometimes, luxury isn't about expensive materials. It's about making your brain feel completely comfortable. Next time you check into a hotel room, take a second look at that perfectly made white bed. This is not by chance. It represents decades of customer psychology, scientific understanding, relentless cleanliness, and a tacit hotel promise that says you can trust this place. Sometimes the smallest details create the biggest emotions. A simple white sheet can make an ordinary room unforgettable. And once you learn the secret, you'll never look at a hotel bed the same way again. If this hidden truth surprised you, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more interesting stories behind the everyday things we all see but rarely question. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a new documentary, and tell us in the comments, what's another everyday object you're always wondering about? Your idea could become our next documentary. See you in the next video. Till then, thanks guys.